All right, guys, we made it. Wow. So secret show. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but we are live. We made it here. Yes, we are live. So I got some special people in the house that I want to introduce you to, but the most special person is the cutest person in the place. So I mean, I got to show you guys this. Like,
That he doesn't have one. Okay.
say hi.
Okay. Stop being scared at nighttime. Stop eating so much vegan cheese before bed.
Hi.
You saying hi?
What's up, everybody? So that was the cutest guest in the place. Liz survived. She's putting away the things, and we are live. There's only one person who didn't want to be seen, but we are live here, Tony Stover's place, Amber Plaster's place. We have made it. Robbie Davidson's in the chat room. Robbie, we are about 4 hours from you.
4.5.
4.5.
How did you get to be there for dinner?
So
Dinner's at 7.
we got some.
7, I think.
So Tony, you got a new book, man. I'm anxious to see what this book looks like. That's what we're doing right now. So
That's what we're doing right now.
yeah, let's go look. Yeah, tell us a little bit about this thing. So look at this. They got a beautiful fireplace here. It is awesome.
Just for us.
Amber's like, don't get me on camera because she didn't have time to clean up. Oh my goodness, guys, this is unreal. Unreal. Look at this. Yeah, look at Amber. She's like, come on, really? My life is private. Not when I come over. Okay, so we are in Tony's dungeon.
You turn the light on.
I thought we were going to get romantic with it. Like, just like what you were showing me.
Only if we use 2 candles to light one.
Tony, you are... So, Tony, if you guys don't know, was a speaker at Take on the World 18 and 2019. And Tony has been a friend of mine for over 2 decades. I mean, Tony was a little older than me. So obviously you could tell that if you could tell by the wrinkles on his face. He's a little older than me.
It's because I laugh more and I enjoy my life more. That's what happens when you eat meat. He's like, hey, communication canceled. Yeah.
Me.
Touch it. Touch it.
There's the Oh, guys, this is totally secret show. So we're gonna talk about your book. I mean, do you have hard press copies? How are you gonna share this with everybody at FEIC?
It's not going to be at FEIC.
No.
No, I didn't finish it. I didn't want to rush it. I just want to make sure it's the right thing at the right time. And
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about this book.
it is. I'm writing it as a fiction, but the overall message of it is proof of the Creator, of the Messiah, of Jesus, Yeshua, the Savior, literally in the fabric of this realm. If everything was made by Him, and without Him nothing was made, and everything was made through Him, then He should be in everything. And there's people that don't believe Scripture, that don't believe the Bible. You can't give them Scripture to prove Scripture, because that's a fallacy in their mind. They say, no, I don't believe that. Prove it another way. So that's what this is aiming to do, is prove the Messiah another way. And if He is in creation and in the fabric of this reality, I just want to point it out and show them the sacrifice in everything. And that's the point. I'm writing it as a fiction. It's a...
Well, this is where Left Behind left off, right?
Yes.
At the end of the Left Behind series.
Yeah, this is Left Behind going forward.
Going forward.
Yeah.
So same characters, right? Like you got Buck.
No, I just went with the actors' names. I have Kirk.
Okay, Kurt.
Is it Kurt?
And Nick Cage, because he's in the new one.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. If you guys did not know, the new Left Behind features Nicolas Cage.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
it's not real.
Okay, anybody out there, go out there and proof check that. Google that. She's got her own little place in here.
I don't think she's supposed to be in there.
And this
Get out of there.
This is where all of Amber's jewelry is made. I mean, guys, we are in the heart of artistic talent right here. They are working on some music over here for something I can't tell you about because it's a secret. And she's got some things going on. Tell us what's going on for next year. Where are you going to be at a year from now? Why don't you tell us? Hey, Chad. Taylor is in the house. We got Chad chiming in.
Nini.
Why don't you say hi?
Say hi.
Where's Dada? We have a Take on the World exclusive. If you cannot tell, I mean, look at the uncanny resemblance of her face to Tony's face.
She got her good looks from me because I definitely don't have them anymore.
And what's crazy is Tony's only about 2 feet taller. So she will catch you very soon.
It's accurate.
Oh, look at that. And you've got Chad Schaefer's book up there. Mm-hmm. I can see that. Chad Schaefer, if you're watching. So, yeah. So, no, that book sounds amazing. When do you think you may have that done? I'm
not sure. I'm hoping to finish it while we're up in Ohio, so in the next 3 or 4 months to have it done.
Awesome.
I just want to do it the right way and take my time. I don't usually take my time for things. Mm-hmm. I mean, I knew Amber for 2 months and we got married, so.
So what are you going to be doing at FEIC, if you're allowed to say? What can you say? What you and do not tell people.
I'm going to be on security.
Okay, you can't say that.
That's real boring.
Yeah.
Which seeing a security guard my size will probably incite more crime. But will be real size security people there to fix that. Then
you're the junior.
Yeah.
The junior group.
I'm like Paw Patrol.
FEIC Paw Patrol. Robbie's got a Paw Patrol jacket that his son had that you could probably wear.
I'm doing some music, and that's all I can say.
Awesome. So he's doing some music, and that's all he can say. Guys, oh man, I can't wait for you guys to see this. So the only way to see
the book right here.
Yeah, the only way that you can see what Tony's going to be doing this weekend is through the live stream, unless if you're going live, of course. And this is the book. Go a little slower.
No, they'll try to read it.
Yeah, right. All you got to do is pause this, guys. So
there you go.
What you could actually do. And so, Amber, I'm not going to put you on camera.
Okay.
But Amber is getting ready for some things this weekend. What can you share? What can you share with what you're going to be doing this weekend, or can you not share anything at all?
I have no idea.
She has no idea.
I have not been
So the only way that you can actually find out what Amber is going to be doing
is by being there.
Yes. So there's a quick picture of Amber. There she is. She's like, I didn't even get ready for this.
Practically my pajamas.
Yeah.
Show people
that. Okay. So funny story. So this is Tony's necklace. This is his Owl Illuminati Bohemian Grove necklace that he received upon his 33rd birthday when he went down to California for the Bohemian 2-week ceremony. And this was the gift. This also happened to be the year that Alex Jones was there, who quote unquote busted them. Yeah. And he was handed this Illuminati Bohemian Grove necklace. And
I would like to point out to everyone in the back of it, because this was a gift from an old friend. And
from Bohemian Grove.
No. So I wrote the verse where God made the birds, and I put it inside of it. And this is the token from a batting cage.
A token from a batting cage?
In case you're thinking,
are you sure? Wait a minute. See, Ian Chadwick talks a lot about the X. And look at this, guys. Look at this. If you guys can see this up close, there is an X. Okay. So, and if you guys have not seen Tony's presentation at Take on the World, he's got a lot of publicity about, the occult things that he is supposedly believing in, although yet he exposes those things and reveals some truth to it. So
I just want to show people the true Messiah, not the Antichrist, the one that came and died for our sins, so that we can be one with him and the Father. That's all I want to do.
Yeah. So we joke, you guys can get some sound bites off of that. I'm sure you can, because we are actually in Tony's bunker. You can see he's got this is his CB radio, where we talk to all the truckers on the road. So I'm gonna pan over. Tony's got a lot of talented abilities. We are live secret show. This is what we do. Take on the World TV on location.
Can I bring you more pasta and bread rolls?
So why don't you pull down Chad Schaefer's book and let's give him a little plug.
Okay, let's do that.
Because he's not in the chat room. Look at that. Uh-oh. Whoa, what's that one?
That was the...
Look at this. This is the Deanne Looper Kabbalah Secrets, what Christians need to know. This is what Tony is reading so that he needs to know what he can put into his books.
Actually, the lady that wrote that was on NYS TV.
Yeah, she was.
That was
great, awesome
That's a
show.
really good book. And that
we joke, and I'm going to actually be talking against the Cabal in my presentation.
Sweet.
So super excited to do that. So the only place to see what me and Mike Solomon are going to be talking about is to go to the live stream of FEIC or get down to Dallas, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's the only place
Getting
you
down
can...
to Dallas is better, but if you can't, then
yeah.
live stream it up.
What about April's book? Where's April's book?
I don't have it.
April's Ray's book. She said you have her book.
Who's that?
Okay, who's that? April Ray?
I don't have her book.
Okay, April. There it is. Tony needs your book. There is the pitch to send it to Tony. If you guys get your addresses, if you get your pencils out, I'm gonna get an address ready to go, and Tony will be glad to receive her book.
I'm not putting my address out on Facebook Live.
Okay, I was just joking.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
This
I
is
don't know
not
with you.
This is YouTube. This is Take on the World TV only on YouTube.
Okay, sweet.
And it's called God's Love Language, the Bible's instructions on how to speak.
I don't have that book, but yes,
Yeah.
I know what book that is.
Okay, and you can pick that up on Amazon. That is correct? I know I've seen it there. And
that's sweet.
So check that out. And this is Chad's book. He's got a new version of that coming out.
If you realize that, son, so literally since the beginning of time, it has been Israel and Egypt. That's what it is. Come out of her, my people. And Chad does a very eloquent, very thorough job of showing how that still applies, but it's just hidden just below the surface. I love Chad. Chad, if you see this, hello.
Yeah, I don't know who's watching. I know April's watching.
Oh, and tell Doug Krieger to stop adding me as a friend and then being at his limit when I try to accept it.
Right? That Chad Krieger.
Chad Krieger.
What's so interesting about Doug Krieger is, he was connected
Did
to...
I call him Chad Krieger?
No, I did.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
It was a joke. It was a joke. So if Chad's out there... I know Doug's not out there. Doug does not even subscribe to Take on the World TV. So that is our ploy to get Doug to subscribe to us. We love Doug. He's awesome. Unbelievable information. He...
Why don't you show them yourself while you're talking?
Why do I show him yourself? I mean, I was going to show him your meat. In your belly.
That's why I wear black.
Yeah.
Same reason Kelly Clarkson does. It's slimming.
It's slimming. Hey, I actually saw something.
I did try.
Can I see that? That is so
I was
sweet,
trying to do
guys.
something like this. Ooh.
Wow, that was actually where I was running to next.
But they won't be for sale there because this is the only one I have and it's still a prototype.
But
Okay,
hey, if you like it, hit up Amber.
Okay, guys, Take on the World TV exclusive. You can pick up all these things for the low cost of $49.95.
$500. Just ooh, so you made these.
Yeah, those were
in
actually at Take on the
bracelets.
World.
I did not see them. Of course, I have mine. Why didn't I bring it?
And then-
I
Oh,
should have brought it.
Look at all
You
of
can
this.
borrow.
These are beautiful.
Those
are-
are still wet, so be
Oh,
careful.
okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
No touch.
So yeah,
These
all
are
this stuff is
awesome.
in the
Are
works.
these
Those
new?
are new, yeah. I have
And are those
copper, white,
for
and
necklaces
silver.
or bracelets?
Can you pull out one of those
Necklaces.
bracelets?
Oh, these Tony was messing around with the leather and the inks. They're just Yod He Vav He.
Is this one stamped?
Yeah, I was
Nice.
messing around with some tools that I had, but we're
So
just
guys,
experimenting and playing.
where can they go to find this stuff and be able to reach out to you to see if you've got something that
Do you have any of this on an Etsy account?
I don't right now. I'm so behind on all my plans.
So Instagram,
So
right?
eventually, I do have an Instagram, but this stuff is not up there on there yet either. So if people want to
Message you directly?
message me either on my Facebook page or Local Refineries Facebook page.
Earrings.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. I may have to test run some of these. This is awesome. Is
These
this a
are all
necklace?
just
Don't
like,
touch the merchandise.
I don't know what that is yet.
Oh, make me that into a necklace.
At first they were going to be earrings. I don't know. There's only one, so maybe it could be a necklace. So this is my crazy mind right here. This table
is
is
amazing,
my crazy
amazing,
mind.
amazing
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Guys,
I gotta get a
this
close
is
up.
this was well worth the 14-hour drive to get here.
This was, yes, and the craziness.
Hey,
Oh
Liz,
my goodness.
could you handle that drive again to get here?
Yeah, this is a gorgeous house. I'll have this as my second home. Look at how pretty that is.
You might not want those. Those are deer skin.
Tony doesn't believe in banking. He keeps all of his money out in the open.
Wow, Chris. Those are all ones. By
Those
the
are-
way,
those
just
are
so
all-
people don't
yeah.
think that we're
Except for there's like
except
four,
for the top.
except for there's like 40 20s on top.
Hey, we just had a garage sale, okay?
Yeah.
So we can go to this conference.
Guys, I love this room. This is Tony's bed over here. This is Lenny's bed, and then this is where Tony sleeps right here. This is Tony's bed.
My bed is the couch.
Look at this. Oh man. They actually graciously let us have their master suite.
Yeah, that's actually Aaron's rod. We stole that from the Smithsonian.
Really? So why don't you show us around? You know, this is you guys did all this from nothing.
No, it was like all I did was this tile. On
I thought they weren't even houseboards.
There was actually one houseboard that was just laying in the middle of the lot, and so we raised it. We got some Amish to raise it.
Yeah, this floor is actually real pine.
It's the worst one.
So guys, are you guys having fun over there?
Yeah.
I mean, Riley's over here feeding the baby. I don't know what.
Applesauce.
Applesauce, crisscross.
Lenny hasn't spilled anything on the couch yet.
You gonna pick her up and put her on there? Don't drop her now. So they're over here enjoying the warmth fire.
It's fake.
It's fake.
Yeah. Seems this says lullaby baby in the corner of our fire.
So I'm gonna this was actually a chair they got off of the
This chair was in a dumpster.
dumpster. Right.
Yeah,
So
it really was.
still smells like it.
Yeah.
But it's nice. Oh, this is nice.
That's the Barnabas Chevalier chair.
This is the Barnabas Chevalier. So this is where the magic happened.
Yeah, Breton Blow was over there, but yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't seen this Barnabas Chevalier, when did you guys meet? You and Barnabas?
We actually met at it was a flea market, and he was shopping at old baseball cards. And I was like, this dude looks like he has some serious knowledge. And so after I talked to him for a while, I learned that he's full of lies. And he just lies a lot, but he's a lot of fun. So I still hang out with him.
Yeah, I mean, do you think he really traveled the world?
I don't think he's ever been out of his hometown. He might still live with his mother.
Because I thought he might have been the only guy to properly circumnavigate Antarctica.
Yeah, he's the only person, he says, to have circumnavigated the globe north to south.
If you guys didn't catch that. So guys, in all seriousness, so what is Tony got plans? I mean, he's got so many things going on. What is next up for Tony other than the book, other than working on
The most exciting thing, well, we're after FEIC, maybe a week or so, we're hoping to be up in Ohio by Thanksgiving. We're going to be up there for 3 or 4 months. We're going to flip a house. But after after everything up there is taken care of, the most exciting thing is myself, Amber, and Lenny are going to be going to South Carolina and parking it with Rob Blackwell for a while and making an album.
Nice.
And that's the most exciting thing in our future.
Nice.
Other than Shabbat.
So you got a worship album coming out. You don't know what's gonna do. It's probably gonna be a touch of everything.
The way
right?
I do art, I just let the art make itself. I mean,
so it's gonna probably be a touch of everything. I mean, it's gonna be a worshipful project, but it's gonna encompass all your gifts, all your talents. I mean, what happens when you take a rapper / singer with a singer and a worship leader and you mix them together? What are you gonna get? I mean, you're gonna get.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, you're gonna get.
That's what we're going for.
Yeah.
Something fresh, something new, but still praises the Most High and praises Yeshua.
And if he wills that to happen and Take on the World 20, you guys will be releasing that album at Take on the World 20 and live performance. You know, with some praise. So yeah, that's gonna be
a lot of fun. Yeah.
That'll be super exciting. So yeah, I mean it took us 14 hours to get here. It's well worth it. We've seen this place many times. Man, Robbie's still on the. I mean, what are you doing in here, Robbie? Don't you got things to work on? You got things like brochures to staple, or man, it's gonna
Don't act like we both don't know his wife does the conference.
Yeah, right. No, we are. I'll tell you, we're super excited to see Robbie.
Oh yeah.
Even though I'm not gonna even talk to him there. Because he's going to be so busy, so I'm not going to bother him. I'll just say, hey,
yeah,
and walk away.
Hey, I was just saying, hey, it's just about time to see it.
Yeah. But no, tomorrow we get to hang, we at least get to, have a little bit relaxing time. So, yeah, that's going to be great. Tomorrow's the dinner and the setup. Yeah, so super excited. I got Michael Solomon stuff in the car. I got Nathan Reynolds stuff. I got Jared Cressman stuff in the car. I mean, I've got everybody's stuff in there, except for Take on the World stuff. We don't have a date. We don't have a location. So I really wanted to have at least a date, so that we can have a.
Take on the World itself is a secret show.
Yes. Yeah. We don't know when it's happening. It's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you, Tony.
What?
Since I'm a guest in your place,
Okay.
I'm going to let you put me on the hot seat because I'm in your seat right now, relaxing, and you'll be able.
Okay, cool.
If you want to put me on the hot seat, normally I ask like 5 questions, but I'm not going to let you do that. I'm going to let you ask me a couple hot seat questions.
Okay.
And
hot seat questions for Chris Bailey. What's the hardest part about this trip to Dallas?
Ooh, what was the hardest trip to Dallas? Do you want me to be honest?
I always want honesty.
Okay. So I'm going to give you some honesty.
Here, we'll do this. You don't have to be honest, but every time you're not honest, you have to eat real cheese.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll be honest.
So I'll be honest.
There's a new song. It's called Truth Be Told. It's by Matthew West. I want you guys to go listen to it. And
Patricia Sewell says driving with Liz.
yeah, right. Yeah, driving. No. I'm be honest with you guys. I didn't know if I was gonna actually do this video, but now that he's asking me, I guess this is like what I'm supposed to say. So there's a song called Truth Be Told by Matthew West. I want you guys to go listen to that. And it's all about, us always saying that we're always fine. So, you ask, hey, how you doing? Oh, we're doing fine, we're doing good, or never better. And yet, we're still a mess at times. We're still broken. And so for the last 11 years, I've dealt with I've had some issues in the past with just some minor health, but it led to constant nausea for like 3 years, and it led to just severe anxiety. And I lived that lifestyle for a while before we found some help. When I discovered my ileocecal valve was off, and so throughout all the years I've improved, like I focused on digestion. I've learned a lot, and enzymes, probiotics, all the things we teach now I've learned all those things. Eating more of an alkaline diet. All these things have helped the progress. I've eaten every diet out there. We once did eat meat. And I wasn't getting better. I was actually getting worse. So everybody's like, hey, the answer now, if you're having this, oh, you guys are plant-based eaters, eat meat. Well, I already lived that lifestyle, right? And everything was getting worse. So even now, even going to see Dr. Munzo, with some of the things that, there's still some constant mornings of anxiety or just maybe some nausea, some of the things that I've been dealing with, getting some of the answers. So the toughest thing getting here was, really prepping how to handle that. I could have a completely perfect week, 6 months, and then all of a sudden I have like 3 or 4 bad days in a row. And then you start to stress and start to think about them. And, today everything was going good and I had one of those moments. And that was the toughest part because, you let down your family. You don't act right. Bad things, that that I might say or we may say to each other, right? So that was probably definitely the hardest thing getting down here so far. But that was all part of that challenge and knowing, really, just getting there. That was the toughest part, no doubt about it. And that's completely honest. So things aren't perfect. Things aren't great. Everybody's like, hey, everything's always perfect, or we're always doing fine. But it's okay to tell the truth and to talk about those things. And it's sometimes hard for me to talk about my own health issues when I help so many people out every day, whether it be through the job or people calling in wanting health advice. And yet, I'm not perfect. And that's what I want to always, remember and teach to everybody is nobody's health is perfect. Everybody's going through some issue, something that's not, right. And it's okay to just reach out and get help or just talk to somebody or pray with somebody or, do those things. You don't always have to think, you're fine, and, we have the greatest help that we will ever need in Him, and we just need to humble ourselves and continually break down and go to Him. Well, I want to encourage you guys to go watch Chad Schaefer's presentation at Take on the World, his main stage presentation, and he's talking about prayer in the beginning. And if you haven't watched that, that meant so much to me. Like, am I truly praying about these things? Am I truly, letting these things occur? And then, the answer is most of the time I'm not. I'm relying on myself. I'm relying on a supplement. I'm relying on my diet. I'm relying on this. And yet, half of the issues could be emotional things that I'm not giving over to Him. And the reality is, is that, I'm not perfect. And, and the answer isn't eating meat, which a lot of people say, go eat some meat. So, Tony will say that. Jokingly, I know. But so, that's the hot seat number one. Getting here was a challenge. And you know what? I'm definitely stressing out about my presentation with Michael. We're not 100% fully, got our sync down. So that's one stressor. And then, obviously, I know, how we're ending this thing, what's been laid on my heart to share.
Are you guys ending it with Ebony and Ivory?
We are ending it with Ebony and Ivory. It's actually that realm where we take forget that where they did that Ebony and Ivory. They forget it. No, it was on like Jimmy Fallon or something like that, right? Yeah. I saw the clip like that. No, but what's been laid on my heart, I know Satan does not want me to talk about that. And
Chrissy Klein wants to know if you and or Liz are certified nutritionalists. She says it doesn't matter. She still loves listening to your advice on food.
Are we certified nutritionists? Look, we had all the opportunity. Liz has a little bit more, backing in some of those areas. She's taken up. She's been certified in multiple holistic things. She has some certifications. when we started in nutrition a few years back, we worked with the nutritionist of pros. His name's Shan. Tony knows Shan. Tony's played basketball with Shan, if you remember that.
I do remember
and
that.
Shan is the nutritionist to the pros, and which means we've worked with like 28 of the 30 Major League Baseball teams, all NBA, NFL athletes, and we wanted to go ahead and get fully certified in all these things. And Shan, being the guy in all these things, goes, I got all that schooling, and I threw it all away to relearn almost everything. Just like if you went and got a seminary degree, you're probably most likely going to throw it all out when you come to the truth of all the things you've been lied to. And that's really where we've been. We've gotten to study under not only Shan, but specific cancer doctors, natural pharmacists. One of the pharmacists actually on Michael Rood is a good friend of ours. His name's Billy Weiss, and he's been on Rood Awakening, and he was on like 2 years ago for like a big long series, and we've got to study under him, learn a ton from him. So we've gotten firsthand knowledge. So I would say this: the answer is no. So think of going to college and then coming out and having a bunch of information, but you have no on-job experience. We've had all the on-job experience with all these people that are doing some amazing stuff. So, we never tout ourselves to be the most knowledgeable people or anything like that. We're just sharing what we've learned from all the people we've been blessed to learn from. And, Liz does have some of those certifications and some of those realms. But we've just been, knee-deep working in this. I've been working in this field going on now for, somewhere like 15 years, and 11 100% full-time, even up to as the vice president of the company, working in nutrition every day. So, my boss has let all of his certifications go, and the baseball teams, all those guys, if they've got a question, those are the first guys they call. And I've just now, ended up being blessed to do the same thing. So, so the answer is yes, and most likely no at the same time. So paperwork, I'm not having the paperwork on the walls in the background. So.
Trisha wants to know if you're going to be a background singer in Amber's new album.
Am I going to be a background singer on the album? I was already dropping some really good like freestyle, like singing.
He was.
Yeah, and singing.
I've known him for 20 years. The first time I ever heard him freestyle.
Yeah, and I was freestyling, and I was having a little fun with it, and I was dropping really nice rhymes, as well as singing. And but the answer to that is absolutely not. I am working on my own album, and I don't work with any other artist because it destroys my artistic ability. And that was the most cutest thing right there, right? So. Man, that fire is getting kind of warm in here. So yeah, okay. So those were some questions. I was sharing a little bit of honesty, and so Tony, you got anything else for me? Is that the only question you got?
That's it.
All right. Thank you guys
I always forgot you asked a question, then I asked you a question, and you got like 4,000 words for me.
Yeah, right. And you're like, I ain't gonna do that again.
It should have been all yes or no's.
Yeah, no, I really did have that prepared. I really did. I had it prepared, but not for you to ask me that. I was like, I probably need to do a video on being honest, and so pray for me this weekend, man. I am definitely very nervous.
Why?
About doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and am I called to do what I'm doing?
Go on rants all the time on the phone. Just do the same thing, just not on the phone.
Yeah, except for I got to go with a nice presentation along with it.
That's even easier.
So where is that heat? Is that heat coming from that little?
It's from the fire, man.
No, where is the heat really coming from? Okay, yeah, it's getting hot in
Can
here.
we turn the heat down?
Yeah, if you could.
Well, take your sweatshirt off.
Well, if I take my sweatshirt off, I don't.
It's only at 84.
It's on. It's. Sheesh.
It's not 72.
Hey, do you have a fan, by the way?
I got a couple fans.
Okay, because I might need a fan for your bedroom.
Oh, we don't have that kind of fan. I thought you meant do I have fans?
You don't have any like oscillating fans? you kidding me? Oh.
As full as your van is, I'm surprised
Yes.
you don't have one.
Yes, Patricia, I was in the hot seat. Normally I don't. Okay, Disputed Lands is finally in the house.
Oh, welcome, Chad.
Yeah, finally. Yeah. We were already giving you some love.
Yeah, now you gotta go back and watch it. Although I'm probably gonna flag it for hate speech.
Right? Man, I'm telling you guys, are we all sharing an Airbnb? We are, but right now we are in the Stover house. And if you guys are in Arkansas and you guys want to buy a home, this home is for sale. And so this luxurious kitchen can be yours. How much is the house? How much is the price of your house, Tony?
$145,000.
$145,000. You can get. Yes. So they want to move out of this house. They want to move into a van. They're putting together
A van down by the river.
a van down by the river. So guys, I want you guys, if you have any hot seat questions for Mr. Tony Stover, I am ready and willing to ask him anything. And I mean anything. I'm willing to do that. Now, that doesn't mean he is willing to answer anything.
Hey, it's not my YouTube channel.
Oh, we have kids.
Okay, Tony, question.
What?
Is your beard taller than you, Chad Schaefer?
That's not physically possible.
That's not physically possible?
Actually, it is. I have it rolled up, much like the proboscis of a butterfly.
Okay. What about those, like, what was the name of that band that had those really big beards?
ZZ Top.
ZZ Top, that's it.
I'm trying to get Chad Schaefer and Rob Skiba to join a Southern rock Torah observant band called ZZ Top.
ZZ Top. Hey, did you not know that ZZ Top they were 100% Torah based?
I'm not gonna challenge you on that. Doesn't
Yeah.
seem right.
Fact check, Liz, is that correct?
What's that?
ZZ Top, 100% Torah based music?
I know that face.
What's that face?
That's a lie.
Oh, now you have to eat real cheese. We made an agreement.
We've got Parable in the Vineyard in the house, which is crazy. I don't know if this is Adam or Justin, but what is up?
They both seem like the type that do their work and get it all done and then go to bed early. It's not a slam. Somebody's got to go to bed early. I'm just saying it seems like they do. What are they doing up so late?
Hey, they are in. Look, this is like the episode of what show was that I was watching? And I can't. Oh, why is it leaving my brain? It's the show that I've watched. They said they are lying down in bed right now. This is like it's Adam.
Okay.
This is there was a episode of The Office. That's what it was. And Dwight gave a speech in front of a huge audience, and Michael actually got jealous and went down to the bar area and was telling everybody how he and then Dwight came down afterwards, and then he said they were having a good time laughing. Michael's telling them some jokes, and Dwight was laughing, and then Michael said, "I just entertained the guy who entertained 1,000 guys." Can you believe that? 1,000 guys. So that's like us having Adam in the house, with his thousands of subs, and we've entertained the guy who with 100,000 subs. This is
So clearly he's subbed to you.
I imagine so. Oh, hey, by the way, if you guys are not subscribed, and they put out some amazing content. I love those guys. Just awesome hearts. And I encourage you guys to go check those guys out. And super cool guys.
Hey, Noonie. Hey, Noonie.
Bloody likes
Have a kiss.
mattress.
Give me a kiss. Mwah.
Okay, that might have been too big of a bite, Riley.
True, baby.
She always does. She'll just try to shove it in there as far as it'll go.
Are you saying hi?
Am I going to see you all in Dallas? Yes, of course. So Tony is Tony is going to be doing some secret thing. Adam is actually showing up. in
Really?
Dallas. Yes. How crazy is that? Adam,
Sweet.
Tony's going to be doing some stuff that he can't talk about. Amber is going to be doing some stuff that she can't talk about. And I am doing stuff that I can't talk about. Me and Michael Solomon, Flat Out Insights, we are doing the first breakout session Thursday morning. And so we are up against Nathan Thompson. Look, guys, I'm going to drop some stuff about Nathan Thompson. This is super serious. He's speaking at the same time we are. So I'm asking you all, if you guys are coming, to boycott his vegan rants and come to our presentation where I will not give you that, even though I don't eat meat. But, and I just kid, that's my ploy for you guys to come see me and Michael. Really come to see Michael.
Oh, boy.
She has got my water bottle.
Water. Water.
I used to say Wawa.
Wawa.
Yeah, he did.
Ooh.
Adam, we are so excited that you're able to come.
I can't believe he's doing this.
Yeah.
I need the drink out of this.
No. You're not. Don't open my water bottle, dude.
My favorite thing about realizing I'm part of Israel is counting my gold.
We already counted your big stack of ones over there.
Counted my stack of $1 bills. Some dude bought something today from me for $70 off of Facebook Marketplace and paid me in $71 gold coins.
Wow.
He was a truther, by the way. We had talked for a long time about pharmakia and the Bible, and it was good. It was interesting.
Nice. So, and he only deals in gold.
Gold or Susan B. Anthony.
Yes. So Adam, when you are at FEIC, I'm gonna pull you aside. We're gonna do a secret show together. So you better chime in and say yes, because I'm gonna get you on film.
Doesn't seem so secret ananymore.
Now, it will be secret because you won't know when it's happening.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm gonna show up like when he just walked into the bathroom, and then guys, we are live, secret show, episode 17.
He's standing right behind him in the urinal. He's me looking over his shoulder.
Yeah. We've got Adam Fink right here. You know, you guys want to know the funniest thing? I had a picture of Jared and Tom Dunn when I was at the Satanic Ritual Abuse Conference. I took a picture of them when they were both in the urinals at the same time. I took a picture behind.
Why are you saying this?
And Liz was like, "You better delete that right now. Like, delete it now." And they were talking to each other. It was the most hilarious
Why
picture.
wouldn't you take a picture of that?
And it was them joking about, like, this is like every bathroom faux pas you cannot break. And it was just really funny.
They
So
were talking. Talking wasn't even the worst. It was the eye contact that made it the strangest.
They know you took a picture.
oh yeah. I told him I was taking a picture. So I won't do that. There was a partition wall, so it wasn't anything creepy or weird. I mean,
That doesn't fix it.
It
Still
doesn't.
creepy and weird, but with a
Yes.
partition wall.
Yeah, you just said butt too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you, 5 years old? Jeez, oh man. You said butt.
A secret show after 16 hours of driving today.
It was just 14 when you started.
We got lost a few times.
That's like 3 blocks of cheese you have to eat now.
Yeah. Yeah. 3 blocks of cheese. You know how much anxiety that would give me tomorrow?
Do you know how much pleasure it would give you today? Be balanced.
Yes. Dude, I loved cheese a lot.
You're a liar.
No, I did.
You act like the cheese is like stuff from underneath the devil's toenails.
Look, what I've learned. Okay. What I've learned over these last few years have changed.
What about goat cheese? What about unpasteurized milk turned into cheese? Unhomogenized, unpasteurized milk turned into cheese. What about that?
You mean like raw cheese?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I loved raw cheese. We used to get raw cheese.
It's still bad for you? They didn't have cheese in the Bible?
Okay, so I'm gonna drop some cheese knowledge on you. Cheese is extremely concentrated. Okay, And so it's concentrated
It's
dairy.
like 4 cups of milk boiled into one slice.
Okay, right?
I'm not seeing the problem.
Okay, so here's the problem. It's made up of casomorphines, number one. And it's also made of natural hormones.
Dude, you can't just say because it's made of cheese, it's queso morphines.
Well,
What
no.
is this, not a Mexican restaurant?
So what is casomorphine?
Queso?
Casomorphines. Okay, that's not a dip, but what it is, it's actually a morphine-like effect, and it is the very thing that causes a young calf to come back to its mother. It is that like addicting part. That's why if you hear anybody like, oh, I could give up this, I can give up, but don't touch my cheese, because it's actually an addiction. And
Took a picture of her.
food addiction is no serious thing. It is a serious thing.
But I took
She
that.
turned green.
That's all.
So there is your dairy truth knowledge.
Look at this.
Pl-
We were at the hotel night.
Good thing I
And here is little Riley turning into me, showing everybody his thing.
Yeah, that looks fun.
I left the doors open.
This whole time.
Oh, it's the box.
Well, that would have been Tony. I thought I shut everything.
It wasn't me.
Was the trunk open?
We're not responsible.
I shut the crud.
Side doors.
Okay, wait a minute.
Not tell Michael Solomon.
So what? Why? Was that Michael Solomon's P900? Okay, guys. So we had just left Michael Solomon's P900 in the car in a really bad neighborhood in Arkansas. Is this not a bad neighborhood?
No.
I thought this was a bad neighborhood.
Our neighbors bring food to each
I'm
other.
gonna show you this, but you have to come inside the room and see this.
Okay.
So there you go, Tony. There you go, Tony.
I'm talking to Dad.
Yeah.
We're on live TV right
Yeah,
now.
Riley. What are you trying to show everybody? What? Oh, you want to show that to him?
Yeah.
Actually, let's go do it together.
Come on.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay, Riley's got something he's been working on. This is some hidden talents of my son. And you guys are getting a live exclusive of like what's going down. Ladies and gentlemen, Riley Bailey. Okay. That is called the worm. Tony, you used to do that when you were a little kid?
I did.
Hey, we're not trying to break Tony's house here.
I used to do that when I was a young adult.
Yeah, young adult. Hey, why don't you guys stand next to each other? See, Tony. Oh, you're getting close. Look at that. Look at that. Riley, you are almost there. Look at that. Awesome. Hey, look. Hey, Tony, why don't you tell me this backstory behind this?
You know where the scissors are?
Because these are so awesome. And
Amber did those. Those are scratch arts.
Don't mind that. It's not a danger to
Amber.
our child.
You know
These
where
are
the
scratch arts. It
scissors
starts
are?
off with a completely black surface, and then you have these little scratching tools, and you scratch off the black and however you want, and that's she did them. She loves that really time-intensive art.
so this is traced art.
It's not traced.
This is freehand,
Yeah, it's just she scratched it with a little stretcher thing.
right? Can you guys believe this? Don't you guys think that Amber should be selling these? Be curious, be brave, be sharp. I mean, those are absolutely awesome. And so far, have you been curious?
Very much.
Yes. Have you been brave? Are you brave? And are you sharp?
Noonie, are you sharp?
Are you
Are
sharp?
you sharp?
Yes.
Look at it.
Hey,
That's Henrietta the hippo.
Somebody made that.
put that on.
Who made that? Zeke's mom.
These are puzzles me and Amber did.
Let's see how sharp she is. If she puts this on her hand, or if she puts it on her foot, then we know the answer to this question.
Actually, I already said on something. Okay.
Yeah, but it's.
It is not. Let's see. So let's see if this artwork actually is true. If it goes on the hand, she's Tony's daughter,
Where does your shoe go, Lenny?
and if it goes on her feet, she is Amber's daughter.
Why can't I sleep?
Where does your shoe go?
Because that's where
Where? It goes in the shoe. Your foot goes in the shoe.
Okay, so the hand went in. So one, we've got Tony.
Yeah, but she could grab me 4 books in a row by name.
Where is?
No, maybe not.
Where is?
I think it's 'cause
Okay.
she's in-
Where is Christmas is a Lie book?
No.
There you go. Put your shoe on.
Put your shoe on. Oh,
Oh, good job.
good job.
That's a hard shoe to put on. Shoe.
Hmm. She's gonna love hanging out with you for so much. See you soon, Adam. Have a great night. Shalom. Amber, this is all amazing. Is this your original artwork too, or is this Tony's?
No, it's just a puzzle.
Just a puzzle that you shellacked?
Yes.
Nice.
Yep.
So this is what you guys can do with puzzles, and then shellac them. And Tony did this with that resin
Next
stuff,
resin,
right?
Yeah.
That's Tony's famous resin.
That's what I use a lot for my jewelry too.
Yeah, that's amazing. And actually, this is Jackson's bed
Yeah, when he's visiting.
when he's visiting. Yeah, this is amazing. You did all of this from your mind, right?
Yeah, me and Tony.
And this is right now. You can see it's snowing outside.
The trees are bare.
Yeah, the trees are definitely bare. So we are almost dead winter right now. So pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I bet she loves having this extra bed here too. Huh?
Oh yeah, now that she can get up by herself. Hey Lenny, high five. Give Chris a high five. High five.
There you
And
go.
can you lean flat? Lean flat.
Lean flat.
Lean flat. Lean flat.
Now lean flat.
She's still working on that one.
And she's and she has something special she's working on too, right?
There may possibly.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, so you guys have to go to the live stream to get that. So all the comments are, you are extremely artsy and very crafty.
Aw, thank
Yes.
you. I love to share it with everyone.
So we have to get your website up and running so people can go purchase all this
I know.
things.
I feel like I need someone to.
Hey, Lenny, come here.
Wish I could hire someone to help
Lenny.
me do it
Right?
all. Maybe someday.
So
Marketing and all that.
so you have been part of all 3 Take on the Worlds.
Yes.
You are.
Love that.
I mean, I didn't really want to put you on, but there you are. There you are. So you have been to all 3 Take on the Worlds as a performer. So you are what's that list? Yeah. So you are one of only a handful of people like Rob Skiba, Tom Dunn, John Pounders, Amber Plaster, George Moss.
That's it?
That is it.
Woohoo!
You are part of
Made it to the list.
You are an exclusive group of somebody who is a trifecta, who has been to that has performed or spoke at all the events. And if I am actually missing my other favorite guy, which is Chad Schaefer, of course. Chad Schaefer too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Chad.
Yeah.
You're not in the chat room. Chad's not in the chat room anymore.
Does Tony count?
Tony really doesn't count because Tony didn't perform that
The
first year.
First year, yeah.
I wouldn't let
Well,
him
he
speak.
did sing with me.
Yeah, you know what? You are right. So Tony,
He did have a little rappy dap.
okay, yeah. Why don't you drop that? Do you remember that rap part?
Do you even remember what song it was?
Yeah, Star Trails.
It was Star Trails,
It was,
yeah.
they call me heretic when I tell them it's satanic. And
Something poetic.
And I only know that because when I was cleaning out the garage yesterday, I found the paper that I wrote all the lyrics on.
I remember something about Yahshua.
Oh yeah, you did say
Yahushua.
Yahusha or Yeshua or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't sang that. That was the last time. That was the one and only time I sang that song live. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys can. Where did that get recorded to?
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
It's on my channel.
It's on your channel? I'm going to snag that because I need to put it on Take on the World TV because it is part of Take on the World TV history.
It is. Yeah.
And we've got people saying shalom, Amber.
Aw,
So-
shalom.
And yeah. WordPress, pretty easy to get your website up and running.
I'm working on my website with WordPress currently.
Yeah, so I want to keep this going for like another. We are 54 minutes into this.
Wow.
This is how I fellowship with people. I actually pretend to
10 people.
like being here, and
I pretend to like me.
yeah, and makes the time go faster. And so thank you guys so much for being part of this Arkansas special Take on the World TV Secret Show Flat Earth International Conference road trip.
Yeehaw! Yeah, giggity!
Yeah, we are like getting close. Look at this. This is getting ready to go
Pack it up.
to the weekend event, and I'm super excited. I've got, like I said, I've got Nathan Reynolds books in the back. I've got Jared Cressman's Through the Black Stuff.
I'll put some Quantum Illusion on your table.
You're gonna put Quantum Illusion on our table. We've got
CDs,
we'll have some CDs, some Amber Plaster CDs. We're gonna have Jake Grant. We're gonna be sharing a table with Jake Grant.
Yeah.
So he's
This
gonna,
film, you guys got to pick that up. It's awesome.
The event is in Dallas. So where can you see everything? FEIC FEIC19.com, probably
I
not.
think it's FEIC.com.
FEIC.com or Flat Earth International Conference.
Yeah, if you just Google Flat Earth International Conference and then
Should pop off.
Yeah.
you'll be
So,
able to find you'll be able to navigate yourself.
And even
to
if
the
you
live
don't
stream.
like this topic, there's going to be, the whole purpose of this year is finding the creator in creation. So there's
Which
going
would
to
have been really good to have my book done by then because that is literally the theme of the book. But
yeah. So, I mean, how'd you get Kirk Cameron to sign off on that?
we go back.
Yeah.
Joel too, right?
I met him at a chili cook-off.
Chili cook-off.
Yeah.
It was the.
He slammed a whole bowl of pork sausage chili in like 13 sins.
So Tony, when was the last time that you is that bacon all done?
The turkey bacon, yeah,
Turkey
it's
bacon.
all done. Yeah.
It's done. Kirk Cameron will be there. I am in. That Jordan Ivanko. Let you know.
Jordan Ivanko.
Yeah.
What up, Jordan?
Yeah, Kirk
I was
Cameron.
just talking to him earlier.
Yeah,
I love that dude.
yeah. Kirk Cameron will be there. Kirk Cameron's going to be speaking.
He wasn't gonna, but the place where he gets his perm done is like 10 minutes from the venue, so he figured he'd pop in.
Yeah. That's a big shout out to
Vidal Sassoon.
no. Mike Seaver.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Mike Seaver is?
Uh-uh.
Anybody out there know who Mike Seaver is? I'm looking for somebody in the chat room who knows who Mike Seaver is. Mike Seaver. Anybody knows? You do? April, who is Mike Seaver? Oh, JJ says he knows who Mike Seaver is. Okay. April, and JJ know exactly who this is.
I don't know.
Mike Seaver is the son of Alan Thicke, Mr. Seaver.
So he's Robin Thicke's brother?
No, this is Mike Seaver. Kirk Cameron is Mike Seaver. I'm growing pains.
Oh,
Which
gotcha.
is Alan?
Okay.
Which is
See, that show was on when I had to earn TV money back in the day.
yeah, right.
And
Now I'm gonna give you guys some big shout out points if you know the nickname of Mike Seaver's best friend on the show.
oh, it's Rusty. That's easy.
It's Rusty. Big shout out to those of you who know who his best friend is.
Just kidding. That's my memory.
Okay. I want to see how well you guys are at some TV trivia. Because you know what? That's probably the best thing we can do. We can go into TV trivia that Tony would
this
never
is what
know
I-
because
this
he
is
was
what
not
I
allowed
know.
to watch.
I was allowed to watch it. I just wasn't going to spend my TV money on it.
Yeah,
I would
right.
spend it on video games.
So, anybody have any guesses on that? I'm actually not allowed to say it on the air because it may get censored. So,
Just beep.
so, but yeah, let's go. Any trivia for the audience? I mean, we got a live. This is what we do on the Secret Show.
What was Steve Urkel's super cool alter ego's name? Family Matters.
Steve Urkel's alter ego. Okay, we are waiting for some answers. Now, okay, so I'm going to give you guys some really cool trivia while you guys are trying to figure that out.
The Taurus still matters.
The torso. Steve. Okay. Stefan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stefan Urkel.
Yeah, Stefan Urkel. There. Look at this. We've got a live audience right now. I'm gonna give you guys some trivia here.
We've got an audience full of 30
Rick
plus over.
Rick Hummer, who is in the Illuminati. Just kidding. He worked in Hollywood. He did actually work. He worked in radio, and he played basketball almost daily for quite a while with Stefan Urkel, as well as
Jaleel White?
Jaleel, Will Smith, and George Clooney. So he got to play ball with all those guys, and by far Will Smith was the best out of the batch. Even though Stefan could ball like the best of them.
Really?
Yes. Sorry, but that is Mike Seaver's buddy's nickname. What is that? Did it get banned? It probably got banned in the chat room, Gunner. So all you moderators, thanks for blocking that. But that is actually true. And I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to ban myself from there. You know, I don't know how a show got away with doing that. And if you guys don't know, you can Google.
Back when everybody's mind wasn't in the gutter.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I had no friends in my childhood, so TGIF was my friend.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, let's talk some TGIF. Full House. Full House. That is like the most quintessential. Hey, Liz, why don't you come here real quick? We are talking TGIF. We are talking some Full House.
Yeah.
And
Chris is the Full House trivia king.
yeah, so
Chris is just the trivia king.
so
That's
I've
the
got
only time he doesn't lie.
I've got April, who her book is God's Love Language.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see if she's ready for her sequel to the book, TGI Fridays.
That's a restaurant.
No, this is
They don't make
TGIF.
menus.
Growing Up TGIF will be her sequel because she was telling us.
Okay. So this
She
is
didn't
something
have any.
creative.
She had no friends, so her childhood friend was TGIF. So.
Don't worry, I was homeschooled too.
So I'm gonna ask you guys a question.
Yeah, sure.
So this
Everything I do is a
this one
short
will be for April, to see if you actually were like a real TGIF fan. Stephanie there was an episode where Stephanie was getting teased about her name, and and she wanted to change her name, but Danny, her father. Let's see if you actually know.
Danny Tanner?
He had some nicknames for her name, and for the new name that she wanted to change it to, and so I wanted to see if you guys. Yeah. Okay. Fine. That's a good question. What are the nicknames?
I remember one of them.
Okay.
Are you ready for me to say it?
No.
Oh,
We're gonna see if anybody knows this. People are watching Step by Step, Boy Meets World.
Man.
Yeah, right.
Topanga was gorgeous. And then she grew up.
I'm at a loss. Okay, Liz, you got it. You got it.
Step on me.
Step on Me. There you go.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Of course I knew that.
Oh, okay. I can never
I
stump
want to
you.
play Trivial Pursuit against this dude.
Yeah.
It has to be like either sports.
And
Christian music.
Also, DJ was dating.
Super obscure thing.
What was the name of DJ's boyfriend?
Steve.
Not Steve. That's too easy. No. What was the name of DJ's boyfriend who was in?
Slasher.
Hold on. He was in Jesse and the Rippers.
It wasn't Slasher?
Slasher. Oh, Jordan Ivanko, Saved by the Bell, the absolute best. Now that was not TGIF, but man, I mean, come on, Saved by the Bell. I mean,
I had to turn down the intro music because my mom hated the jingle to Saved by the Bell. So
and
I had to always turn that down.
the answer to that trivia question, if you guys didn't get it, it is Spider. Slasher? I mean, really? What,
close.
you mind in the gutter that bad?
It was close.
I mean, spider? I mean, I want to show you guys something. This is what a real spider is. This is Tony, because he is, just like, hey Tony, this is just like Aleister Crowley's house.
Where do you think that necklace came from?
Okay, if you guys don't know about that owl necklace, go watch the Servant of Yahweh original videos.
Yeah,
And,
I wore it for the first 2 videos, and I got so nobody was listening to anything I was saying. They were just like, "He's got a red rubber bandana, and he's wearing an owl. He's in the Illuminati." And I'm like, "All right, so clearly I can't wear this anymore because it's causing people to stumble." So yeah, so I stopped.
Yeah.
I did not see these.
I'll tell you, Saved by the Bell was absolutely the best. But you know what? You know what the absolute best show of all time happened to be? Look, Liz will maybe agree to this. I mean, Saved by the Bell was great, but there was a show, and there was a new boy in the neighborhood. I don't know if you guys know this or not. There was a new boy who lived in the neighborhood. He lived downstairs, and he's understood. He's there to take care of me, like he's one of the family. Come on, if you guys know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about. This happens to be... okay.
You did not watch Charles.
Really? You really?
Oh no.
Charles in Charge. I mean, come on. You always want to have like... there it is, April Ray. She knew it. Charles in Charge. Of course. And if you guys didn't know, Willie Ames, here's a trivia question. Willie Ames became a born-again Christian, and he starred in a show, a Christian series, an action series, hardcore action series. If you guys know the name of that show, it was starring Willie Ames as... Let me see if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Okay, keep her right there.
Let's see how much if you guys know this. Tony, do you have a clue? Willie Ames. You know who Willie Ames is?
Is that little?
That's
cartoon?
Buddy, from Charles in Charge.
I have no idea.
He's like, I don't even know
Little
Charles. No.
I have no idea.
Liz, do you know who that is?
What's that?
8 is Enough. Yes, Willie Ames from 8 is Enough. You are right. Hey, Punky Brewster. Liz actually got called Punky Brewster when she.
I did.
No, but I'm going to tell you guys the show Dallas. No. He became a Christian and created Christian content. It is an action series, a superhero series.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. This one was really cheesy and really bad, and.
You got her.
Bible Man! Lori, you nailed it. Of course.
Wait,
Bible
seriously?
Man. Yes, it was Bible Man. That is Willie Ames, Charles in Charge.
It's called Bible Man.
Yeah. Yes. Although he didn't read the Bible, there was a Christmas episode. And he had a whole pig roast episode. So, obviously he wasn't reading the Bible very much as Bible Man. So Tony's over here counting his gold coins, and actually, if you can notice, did you notice the symbol that he had it in before he did that was a pyramid? This
It was not a pyramid, it was a
this is
triangle.
revealing some things. Tony, why don't you lift up your arm right now and show us your old tattoos before you won't get tattoos anymore? What does this actually say?
Sebastian.
Sebastian. He was a New Testament dispensation man, Bible man.
That was his superpower.
That was a super.
Dispensationist. Unite. Activate.
Yes, a bad suit for sure. Hey, you know what? Bless his heart for giving it a good try. It was pretty cheesy. But this is Tony. He is known as Sebastian. Where's the rest of that? Oh, it's on this one.
Yeah.
Calico.
Calico.
Oh, Calico?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys want to know something really funny? So when I was researching what calico meant, and actually the word Sebastian, it was actually, are those commemorative Trump coins?
I dug these up myself in the Golan Heights.
Yeah. Did you guys, so Tony's rap alter ego is known as Sebastian Calico. But did you guys know that calicos are cats and they are only female
That's
cats?
not true. They are mostly female
Mostly female cats. Like 99.9%.
Hey, so you're telling me there's a chance?
Yes, these are Trump commemorative coins. Oh, man.
Whenever people try to tell me I'm racist, they say, that's not possible. I have 70 Susan B. Anthony dollars.
Do I need to sit here and count all of this stuff so that I know, like, hey, this is my hey, this is my, oh, you, and then it's like,
So,
you owe me that much.
yeah, some of the
but
other comments,
I don't know.
I'm scrolling
What if someone
back.
steals something? What if,
You should have at least some count.
yeah, we should, I know.
Jordan, I want to give you a Saved by the Bell question. Male calico are sterile.
Who said that?
That is Christy Klein.
Okay, she's probably right.
So, Jordan, if you're watching, I want to give you a Saved by the Bell trivia question, and anybody can answer this. What was the name of the after-school restaurant hangout place where they all hung out? That's a softball. I'm just seeing if you guys are still alive out there.
I'll go get them. Y'all in it.
I'm gonna give you some. Tony's over here counting
I'm not counting.
counting his money,
I'm
seeing
doodling.
what he could do with this. The Max, of course, it was the Max. Jordan came in with the Max. Tony, did you know that?
You wouldn't know that. No, I didn't.
Okay, all right, Jordan. What was the size of Mario Lopez's biceps during the Saved by 22s? Amber knew that. She had a poster of him on his one.
Yeah.
No.
That's why she married me, because I'm the inverse of Slater. So
Yes. Okay, so there was an episode. Okay, Jordan. Here we go. There was an episode where they had live. They were actually doing trivia, so I'm actually asking you a trivia question about a trivia game show, which was they did for the school. And in that episode, they were facing Valley and the Valley Bulldogs, if you remember right. And in that episode, they asked a question about who is the leading scorer in NBA history. And the Valley Nerd Squad gave an answer. And it was incorrect. What was that answer? LeBron James.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, too.
LeBron James was
Kevin McHale, wasn't it?
No, LeBron James was like a few, yeah. No, that was Kareem. It was, the real answer was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, of
Chris,
course.
who's better? Michael Jordan or Larry Bird?
Michael Jordan or Larry Bird?
Yeah.
Of course, Michael Jordan.
What?
Yes.
That's not what you told me like 10 years ago.
I never said that.
You said Larry Bird's way better? Oh, no, you said Pippen was better than Jordan. That's
I
what
said
you
I said Pippen is more skilled all around than there.
Is that what you said?
Lori says Bird.
Bird for sure.
No,
Bird's the word.
No, Bird had more IQ than Michael Jordan.
Like basketball IQ?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So if Larry Bird had Michael Jordan's ability, And that's not saying Michael Jordan didn't have a great IQ. I'm just saying his was a little higher. And also one of the false answers on that was O.J. Chamberlain, a mixture of O.J. Simpson and Wilt Chamberlain. Okay?
That's because it sounds better than Wilt Simpson.
Well, you have to go back to the era. Also, in
Tree Rollins.
Tree Rollins. What team did Tree Rollins play for?
Was it the Nuggets?
The Nuggets, really?
I don't think so.
This is really bad NBA trivia with Tony Stover.
Wait, Tree Rollins. Spurs?
I bet Bird can hit a baseball better. That was meaning that,
Jordan sucks at baseball.
Jordan played minor league baseball and batted like 235. Minor leagues. But there was one game, and this is also trivia. What satanic holiday did Michael Jordan play for the Chicago White Sox against the Chicago Cubs in Wrigley Field? What satanic holiday did he play the Chicago Cubs in Wrigley Field? What?
Easter?
Easter? No.
There's a baseball about Halloween.
What satanic holiday?
There's no baseball on Christmas or Halloween. I hate baseball, so I
Okay.
don't, you're asking the wrong
The
person.
answer is anybody
Golf
else?
is the only sport
anybody
you should
wanna-
be able to smoke a cigarette and play at the same time. Anything else is not a sport.
Okay. What satanic holiday? Halloween. No. Halloween. If he was playing on Halloween, it would have been like the World Series.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's too
Yes. No. This was in spring training. There's a little bit of a hint there. What satanic holiday?
Oh, Mayday.
May Day. What? May Day. I mean, explain May Day.
It's May 1st. It's,
May 1st.
yeah.
What do you do on May 1st?
It's like with the maypole, and you go around the maypole.
Okay.
Look up the origin of Mayday.
Okay. Yeah, I mean May Day. I grew up in Cleveland, and so you know what May Day was, where they actually went around and beat certain people up of different color. Yes, that was actually true. Maypole worship Astaroth, absolutely, but no. What satanic holiday that is widely accepted? Widely accepted. Kiss me, I am Irish. Is your hint?
St. Patty's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. Okay, and actually, here's the trivia of the day. How many hits did Michael Jordan have in that game? He had 2 hits. He went 2 for 4.
666.
And, he went 1 for 3, 30.33 Freemasonry, and 3.3 would also spell out 6.6. Michael
You
Jordan.
got on third base 3 times.
Yes. So, no. That is true, though, if you guys can go back and look at that. That did happen. It is the annual Chicago White Sox versus the Cubs annual game. So how do I hold all this? St. Patrick was satanic.
I thought he drove the snakes out of Ireland.
Look, the whole day is based on satanic things. So, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a connection. But it was all part of the fun of the trivia question. So this is Tony's challenge. Everybody's like fact checking me. St. Patrick wasn't satanic. Look, he was connected to the Catholic Church, guys. Can you get much more satanic than that? I am dropping some truth bombs on y'all tonight. Okay. It sounded really good for the trivia. So, but
He
you know
makes
what?
up his own trivia and
Yes,
his own
but I
answers.
will tell you that day is nothing but full of satanic activity, of drinking alcohol that is
alcohol
green.
is not satanic.
Of drinking alcohol that is green.
Green alcohol, yeah.
This is coming from Tony, who is now completely intoxicated.
Yeah.
He was a snake charmer. Thank you, Lori. I knew that. 1 Trump coin for you, 2 Trumps for Tony, 1 more Trump for you. There is a blurb about St. Patrick's Day in April's book. April, am I correct or incorrect of any pagan origins with St. Patrick's Day? That is a trivia question for April. Guys, I don't know everything. Because when things come in, things have to go out.
And for some reason, I will not just give up like all the Goo Goo Dolls lyrics. So nothing else can come in.
Who knows that? And look at this. Tony's dog has now made an entrance.
I want that dog to make an exit. Anyone want to buy a dog? Super cheap. Comes with a dog igloo. Lots of food. For serious though. And if you don't want it, my only thing is the Bible says the righteous man regardeth the life of his
Tony,
beast.
I would like for you to give a Bible trivia question. Since we know you know no references actually in the Bible, Ian Fiducia proved that.
Yeah.
In your
I know
life.
the verses. I couldn't tell you where any of them are at.
You're like Talmud chapter 7. Why don't you ask? You have some good Bible trivia. Why don't you give me a little bit? Incorrect. As the start, it was based on Patrick running out witches from Ireland. It's morphed into sin, and it did start out Catholic. So
it started out sin and morphed into sin?
Yeah, it started. No, they were removing witches originally, running out witches from Ireland.
Yeah, but that comes down to who are they calling witches? Is that the women who practice Torah?
No.
Was that the people that were healing in the spirit? Who are they calling witches? We don't know.
Yeah.
I just like to focus on the good stuff. The Messiah. Love your neighbor. Love
All right.
God.
Well, let's go with a question. Thanks for that. Thanks for that fact check. So, guys, go get. It was pagan witches. Pagan witches. Dispensational witches.
He was running out people.
It was dispensationals before dispensationalism.
If you kept Passover, he was running you out.
Yeah. Celtics. Let's talk about the Boston Celtics.
So we're back to Larry Bird again.
Okay. Lori is also the same person talking about the Celtics, and she also chose Larry Bird.
I'm seeing a pattern form here.
Yes. And what is Larry Bird's number?
33.
That says everything we need to know about Lori. Lori, we have just exposed you.
We've just exposed you.
This is the Celtics or the Druids. So what started off as good, St. Patrick, now has ended up in being a drunken fest full of all sorts of things and associated with Catholicism. And kiss me, I am Irish. Tony used to wear those quite often, and he was never Irish.
I usually wore them around September
Yes.
to the mall.
So, Tony, we are waiting. Lori is from Massachusetts, but not Salem.
How many clean animals were taken on the ark?
How many clean?
How many of each clean animal was
You're
taken
really
on the
gonna
ark?
give our audience that? I mean, what is this like your best trivia? Like,
It's an answer most people don't know.
okay, 7.
False.
7. I'm reading them all. Pairs. 7 pairs.
Oh, there. Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay, so how many of each? Pairs. 7. Up. You're looking for a specific number, right?
7 pairs is correct.
14. Heather Kustra. There we go.
There we go.
Heather, are you coming to Dallas? All right, let's see. Jordan Ivanko, he said 2.
Oh, man.
No, I'm just kidding.
We used to be friends.
I'm just... Now, 7.
That was just earlier today.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Heather not... well, we wish you were coming. Let's see... yeah, so of course it is 14 clean. You got anything else, Tony?
There had to be enough to eat.
That'd be enough to eat. So okay. Here's a question. Here's a question for you, Tony.
What?
Okay, why? What did God command Noah to do with the animals while they were on the ark? What did he command him to do with the animals?
Feed them to the dinosaurs.
Feed them to the dinosaurs?
Have you been to the Ark encounter?
What was the command, Tony? What was the command to do with the animals while they were on the ark?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
I mean, take care of them.
Anybody else have an idea of what he commanded him to do with the animals while they were on the ark? This is my game show voice.
Yeah, I was just about to say it. It's a good one.
Actually, I do play Jenga. No. How were the giants after the flood?
Okay. Someone's not paying attention.
I have this friend. His name is Dennis, and he speaks. He is a voiceover DJ, and so he speaks with a really great voice. So, ladies and gentlemen, what did Noah do with the animals that he was instructed by Yahweh to do while he was on the ark? Any idea why pork is called ham? Well, you guys are... The answer is very simple, guys. This is... He was to keep them alive. God...
It's a trick question.
No, it wasn't. Because it was very specific, and it answers the reason why, after the flood, he was commanded to and be allowed to consume...
I mean, that's obvious, though.
The creeping things.
He's not going to say,
There we
hey,
go.
put all these animals on the ark because I need them after the flood.
And how long...
But it doesn't matter if they die.
How long was he on the ark for? How long was Noah on the ark for?
40 days and 40 nights.
40 days and 40 nights. Is that correct or incorrect? Anybody want to school Tony?
Wait, wasn't it 40 days and 40 nights and then he still waited a little bit more?
How long, Tony?
I have no idea.
How long did he wait after the 40 days and the 40 nights?
I grew up a Baptist. I didn't know there was an Old Testament.
And how many before he was into... So what did they eat? They ate plants. They didn't can meat.
They
8
canned
months,
meat.
6 months. And how many days before they entered the ark?
In Ecclesiastes, how does it say the penguins got to the ark?
True, Tony. Old Testament wasn't relevant to the Baptist. They entered in 7 days before.
Yeah.
And they were on there for a year after.
Yeah, it was their only house.
Yep, a year after. 7 days before and a year after.
Yeah, but they left the ark. That was just their house at that point. I mean, everything got washed away.
They had to wait till the waters receded for a year. Yeah. A year-ish. Jordan Ivanko with a year-ish. A year-ish.
He is a math guy.
Yes. Yes. So, let's say a year and 47 days. Is that am I getting that correct? Roughly, a year and 47 days, somewhere around there.
So how many days is that total?
How many days is that?
365 plus 40 is 405.
Now pump that into your gematria chart, and because you have that handy, right?
I can't check it until I burn some sage.
Let me see.
The sage I'm talking about is William Tyndale.
So, if you guys have been to the Ark encounter, let me see what kind of phone card. I know you guys have iPhones, so
Yeah.
Boom! I am back in business. With a charger. So, Tony, do you play with your Trump coins when you get nervous? People want to know.
No, my hands like to do stuff. And this has been going on for so long. I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna do something. It's either that or I doodle.
Man, you guys are troopers hanging with us all night, actually rambling about absolutely nothing. This is a true live what Tony does.
Yeah. No, I'm productive. How else do you think I made all this Trump money? Trump dollars.
Bet Noah had a big manure pile as fertilizer. I'm sure he did.
I bet he threw it off the ark. You probably didn't keep it. You can't keep a year's worth of all of the animals on the earth manure.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Maybe you burnt it. Maybe that's how they had a fire. That's like and that's how essential oil started. That's for you, Jordan.
What scent was that?
Patchouli. It was patchouli.
Yeah. Yeah. The Ark encounter is what started my journey towards Sabbath and biblical feast. Because Jordan realized how wrong they had everything. So if they proposed anything at the Ark, he questioned it immediately. Once he walked by the Eratosthenes as the proof for the globe Earth of like, really guys, you've got two plaques, Isaiah 40:22 and Eratosthenes.
Yeah.
Okay. Big shout out to Danny Faulkner who's watching. Thank you, Danny. Oh yeah, Danny's watching. No doubt. No, we love that. No, I'm just kidding. We do appreciate Answers in Genesis for
the answers they got correct.
For the answers they do supply in Genesis.
Yeah.
They just don't happen to supply a lot of answers in Genesis.
I think that's indicative of them putting answers in Genesis.
Yes. But you know what? Hey, they got a lot of money on the line and a lot of reputation on the line to even just say,
I don't care about that.
Don't
put yourself in that high profile spot if you're going to be worried about your profile.
Lori said that they would have a poop deck.
Lori wins the internet today.
Yeah. Maybe they threw the poop out a window into the water, no doubt.
With all the manure.
What
Noah did with all the manure.
Didn't you go to the Ark and see how
Well, Lori said they had a poop deck.
Ken Ham had it all figured out?
Christy said that those Trump coins are worth way more than Bitcoin right now. And let's see, what else?
Trump coins.
Is Danny Faulkner going to FEIC? Well, he's been at every single one, so I am actually nervous. Yes, he has.
What?
Yeah, Danny Faulkner goes to every FEIC. And so I am nervous that he'll be in front row.
Like pretending like you don't like a girl, but going everywhere she goes.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But no, he does show up to every single one. He's bought tickets. So you know what? Hey, he's done his homework poorly against us, but he's actually showed up to the event. And so
that's like seeing somebody in a thrift store and judging them for being in a thrift store.
April said about the Ark, it was the world's first combustion engine.
There you go. It's because the Earth is flatulence.
Yeah. So Jordan, explain to me how going to the Ark actually started your journey towards Sabbath and biblical feast. Was it the fact that they did have the thing true about the correct amount of animals? Because that is the one thing they actually do have correct there.
Actually, me and Jordan have been discussing starting a series of sorts for Take on the Road TV, where me and him will do a podcast or a vlogcast together.
Come here.
Well, yeah, Christy said she talked to they talked to Danny Faulkner at last year's FEIC. And he said he hasn't met a flat earther he can't refute. He hasn't met this guy.
Danny Faulkner last year, you're not supposed to notice me. I'm dressed as a bush.
I thought Logan Paul was coming now that KSI beat him flat last week. Yeah, so I guess Logan Paul had a big fight with KSI. KSI is like another boxer, like these internet boxer guys.
So he got whooped then, probably.
Yeah. So what, Riley? What'd you do? What'd you do to her?
Nothing.
Nothing?
They were
She
playing
fell off the bed.
on his air mattress.
Yes, that is.
She'll get
April,
a box of
you know
roses.
that sound all too well.
Doggy, doggy.
It was the children's book section that actually got him started. Sorry, I went into boxing fringe on you guys. That was Jordan. Do I have work to do?
Yes, you do.
I do. I actually do have work to do. But
We have Wi-Fi for you.
we are. You want to put that order in for us?
Come here. You need to see this. Pop.
Did you say
So-
I'm sorry you're cutting out?
Pop. No, I said give me your phone.
So I want to give you guys a different look. So I'll give you guys a different look. Get me and Tony in there together.
Instead of showing me while you talk.
So popular to belief, Tony is not my brother.
No, he looks like a big toe, and I'm like the pinky toe. If we had like toenails right here.
And Rick Hummer is not our dad. Rick Hummer is not our father.
Stop talking about dad.
Although we can't wait to see Rick.
Oh yeah.
Rick is such a good friend of ours.
I get to help him with the Rolling Ready stuff this year.
Yeah. If you guys aren't ready for rolling,
this is going to be the best truther movie ever made.
Rick's the middle toe.
Rick's the the longest one.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's so funny is
if you're Celtic, Lori.
So this year we get to have Paul on the plane at FEIC.
Sweet.
AKA Chad Taylor.
He's the new Chad Taylor.
Well, no, I'm making this joke about Paul and Plane and Chad Taylor. Is that they're the same guy?
I want to do a.
They are the vote. They have the vote. They are the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
Same personality.
Yeah.
They look the same.
Yeah.
And their presentations are awesome.
We need to take like a like a perfume commercial.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's like this romantic music, and then it'd be like, if you like Chad Taylor, you will love Paul of the Plane.
Man, I'm so excited to see Paul. His mom is not coming to FEIC, so I'm bummed. But she's absolutely awesome. Yeah, go get that Wi-Fi password. So I'm losing my guy on the seat. So I want to show you guys. This is a high chair that Tony was sitting in. Just so you guys know, so he could look over the counter for this video. So we want to thank Tony for doing that. Here comes Tony. There he is. Oh.
I should act like I was climbing up on here.
You know, I always tease Tony about his height, but we're like
4 inches different.
We're like 4
inches
4 to 5 inches different.
Yeah. You're what, 5'9"?
I'm about 5'9". He's about 5'3".
I'm 5'5" with thick thighs and a smile like the sunrise.
Yeah.
That's for the 90s babies who remember that song.
That was like 2000s.
Was it?
Yeah.
But 90s babies.
Yeah, 90s babies, if you were a baby in the 90s.
Yeah, that's what 90s babies means. Chris.
And he talks at FEIC about, what was that? About how eating meat is bad.
Yeah, Nathan Thompson will do all that.
Yeah, Nathan's got that covered, so yeah, totally. Celtics got 6 toes, probably. That's why they ruled out the court.
Well, they ruled the court.
Yes, that's why they ruled the court. Yes, Bill Walton and Bill Russell.
I wondered who this was, and I literally just opened up my Facebook.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah, that's weird.
And you didn't know that was them?
No, it's because they know you're in GPS range of me, yeah.
Yeah. So Tony actually has a sister, 2 brothers.
2 sisters.
2 sisters. 2 sisters, 2 brothers. 2 fathers, 2 mothers.
Give or take.
If you
It's like a mother and a half and a father
if you count if you count Mother Mary.
And Father Winthrop.
Oh man, I'll tell you, this is what happens when you are live, Arkansas style, take on the world TV.
I'm giddy from my Trump gold.
Okay, well, midnight, have to get up early for work. Night, guys. Christy, thank you guys so much. Owen Benjamin would say hi. He's 5 Rogans tall.
Yeah, he's 6'8".
6'8", yeah.
I'm gonna get a picture with Robbie Davidson, who's 6'6".
He's 6'7".
6'7"? Okay,
Yeah.
so Robbie Davidson 6'7". Owen Benjamin's 6'8". Bob Nodell is 6'4". And then Robbie Davidson keeps telling me there's another dude that's shorter than me that's gonna be there, and I have to meet him. I'm like, dude, do not introduce me to someone and be like, you have to meet this guy. You're both little. That's no reason to meet somebody. But we have to get a picture together. I think I'm gonna stagger us. So it's tall person, short person, tall person, short person, tall person, and then Photoshop us into a toothless hillbilly's mouth, so we're all the bottom teeth sticking up. I think that'd be hilarious. That'll be the promo for
This
next
is
conference.
only Tony's imagination.
Yeah, it's gonna become real though.
Yeah. So Tony, we want to thank you for joining us on this. I mean, we went 99.
Thanks for having me.
We went 99 minutes.
No, you went 99 minutes, and we all humored you.
Slap happy. Well, yes. I mean, I was driving 18, 19 hours today.
I was hoping you'd be taking up another notch.
Yeah.
Good night, Jasmine.
I want to read some.
Goodbye, Christy.
Yeah. Registered short person. Don't forget your special parking pass.
It is. It's they're littler spots for little Tykes cars.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, we're super excited. So if you guys are joining us at FEIC, you guys can go watch some special stuff that Tony's going to be doing on stage. I'm leaking a little bit more and more as this video goes on. Tony's going to be doing stuff on stage at FEIC. He's the guy who holds the water bottle under the podium.
It was cheaper than buying an automated one.
Yeah. Yeah. So Tony's gonna be doing that. I'll be in Spirit and in Vortex. That's Jordan. And so no, we're super excited. This is actually going to be a Take on the World reunion party.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, we got Nathan Reynolds, we got Paul on the Plane, we got Michael Solomon.
Yep. Okay.
Michael Solomon. He's the man.
Robbie Davidson.
Robbie Davidson. Davidson. We got Jared Cressman. We've got Crestman. Crestman.
Nanny, what are you doing, Nan?
She's got a concussion.
That's
Are you
okay.
sure she doesn't have a concussion?
She'll tough up. Which
Okay.
bed did she fall off? Why is there a blow up mattress? Oh, for Riley?
Yeah.
Oh, she's okay.
Well, we
God
got.
made babies
Oh, we
flexible.
got Marla Palmer coming.
Yeah.
We got Jesse Fye coming.
Jesse Fye's coming?
Jesse Fye's coming.
Sweet.
Who else we got from Take on the World? I'm forgetting a bunch of people. It's gonna be crazy. We got the Chavez's coming, of course. Stan Still's gonna be there. We've got.
Chad.
We've got no Chad. None of the Chads are gonna be there.
No.
None of the Chads are coming.
Good night. See you.
Hey, we can't see you. There you go. She's like, get out of my house.
Thank you, April Ray. Somebody finally noticed
Notice what?
that I'm short and tinkering with gold. I'm waiting for someone to say it.
St. Patrick's Day.
I mean,
Riley, don't fall off of that. So now that we know that's April Ray let us know that it was satanic.
yeah.
Yes. Thank you. We absolutely unbelievable. Tony's outside with him right now. So I'm gonna wait for somebody else to come in here. This is a secret show. Again, at the end of this whole thing, we're gonna keep this rolling live in the background until Tony gets out so we can actually say goodbye. I wanted to thank all you guys for being here. And I'm gonna wait for Tony to come back. Hey Riley, come here. Come here. So right now Tony is saying goodbye. Good night. He's saying goodbye to the person that came and took his necklace from him. So if you are new to the chat, let me know. Or if you were in the chat before and you're back, please let us know. Because I see a few people back in here. Here he is. Tony, we are back. I told you.
Why are we back?
I told you it was going to come back. We have to end this right. Because if you don't end it correctly, it's amazing. Why don't you show us what you got going on in there? Sex, love, in the Bible. That is
Got him in a house that we bought.
That's what happened. That's what happened when you got married.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what made us married.
Let's see what you got. What's that?
Sir Walter Scott's Ivanhoe.
What year is that?
1895.
1895. Look at that.
1895.
Have you guys ever seen books that old before? Guys, this is an original.
This is Montgomery Ward's catalog from 1894 to 1895.
Whoa!
Like $6 on eBay.
Wow. How old is that tote?
This is the tote's from 1877. It has to be older than the oldest book.
Yeah.
So.
Why don't you read us a little bit of that sex in the Bible book?
Okay, let's do it. I'm just gonna open it randomly.
Why don't we take a seat?
Let's do that. Let's just see. All right.
As in the preceding section, before examining a few words in the New Testament contains concerning sex in marriage, it is necessary to look first at marriage itself and its meaning. To begin with, the new age, which has been inaugurated by the life and death and resurrection of Christ, had radically called into question all human institutions, marriage among them.
Because yeah, everything started in the New Testament.
Nice.
This is the book. This Sex, Love, and Dispensationalism.
In the Preacher Rapture.
If you wanna do something fun, we can read someone's diary.
Okay,
There's not a lot in here.
let's check this out. Okay,
Let's see.
1958. Okay, give us that voice.
This is a woman writing this.
Okay.
Because they know dudes hold diaries. They're journals.
Yes.
It's just the
Unless if
difference is it's a larger book.
Unless if it's a wimpy kid.
Who are the wimpiest kids?
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
People with diaries. Oh man, it's hard to read this person's writing.
Liz, can you come here and read this writing? Did her order go through? Liz,
Last night, if baby settled until about 2 o'clock. Today I ate dinner with Jane and her family and the Dr. Burlington. I had shrimp cocktail, unclean, for the first time, and it was good. Tonight I look a cold. I might have the flu. I saw Johnny.
So I may die, 1958.
Yeah.
I saw Johnny. He has it now too.
Yeah. We are the beginning of mono. Oh wait, where's the one I read before talking about Johnny was holding her arm and she's gonna miss him so much?
Oh boy, times have changed.
Congratulations. You now have a venereal disease. Oh, there we go. Okay. Johnny sat by me in BTE tonight. He told me about my coat and he held my arm. He leaves for school tomorrow. I'm very unhappy. I'll miss him so much. He was my one... I don't know what that says.
Friend?
Come and read this.
Oh, he was my one bright spot in the week. I think this is the real thing.
Ooh, Johnny.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Johnny, hold on. Johnny, I have a book for you. Johnny, I have a book for you.
Sex, love, and dispensationalism.
He's like, dispensational. I've got that down.
Jesus died so we can fornicate.
Her life was pretty boring
Yeah.
for all those months.
No, this is after tuberculosis.
We got 3 people watching
Yeah.
who are not
Those are
commenting.
the real troopers. Let's
Yeah.
see what's in the treasures book.
Okay.
Treasures box. Oh, I don't have the key.
Oh, you could get that open.
Dude, what's in this treasure? Okay, let's just do it this way.
You just need the key to your
Yeah.
heart.
This treasures box ain't really doing much if I can just pry open the side. How are we gonna...
Okay, guys, we are finding the. Show the front of that. It's absolutely a nasty album, and Tony is putting it on his nice, clean counters. It's My Treasures.
You breathe in more dirt in one day than is on the cover of this thing. Just so you know, it goes in your mouth, in your nose, in your lungs, back out your mouth. So don't worry about too much about germs. Builds up the immune system.
Trust me, I've been in enough public bathrooms for the next. Ooh, we got some letters. Look at this. Okay. What year is this dated?
Do we need to witness protection blur the names on here?
Yeah,
58.
Miss Brenda Martin.
Okay.
From Al.
just
Is
gonna-
this Arkansas?
Yeah.
Arkansas.
I'm just going to proofread this real quick.
Okay.
Make sure it's not the...
Tuberculosis.
Yeah. Dear Brenda, I finally found some paper, so now I write the 3rd edition of Matthew Gossip. That will... why can't I read this writing?
Liz, we need you over here.
I don't know every gossip.
She reads Hillbilly.
I'm just sitting in my grandmother's living room with a bird on my head. What? That's really what it says. I'm just sitting in my grandmother's living room with a bird on my head.
I should have a house and bed. And
She rhyming?
I should have a...
wife.
So...
Let's
Let's get together.
get together. Yeah,
Yes.
well. Oh my goodness, you see that?
Yeah.
Blank, 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 4
Yeah.
letters. Really?
Yeah.
Let's just,
That-
okay.
Yeah.
This is how they talk
Okay,
to...
this is
Okay, yeah,
something-
okay, let's...
We're gonna skip the letters.
yeah. This is Take on the World TV, folks.
Yeah.
We are
see what else is
past
in
the
there.
midnight hour on the East Coast.
Here we go. What's this?
Hot Springs.
Hot Springs National Park.
Okay.
All right. What's that? Oh, it's a pregnancy test. It's a 1958 pregnancy test. If the sugar falls out the pixie stick, then you's pregnant. What you do is you pee on some rock candy.
Come here, Riley.
'Twas the night before segregation.
That's blah 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 blah.
Okay. Oh, dude, this is gonna be awesome. Hold on.
Okay, you ready?
Blah blah blah.
'Twas the 1st of September and all through the South. Not a word could be heard from nobody's mouth. The kiddies were ready for school the next day when all hell broke loose down Arkansas way. Old Ike had orders to mix up the schools, but old Falba said, hold it, we ain't fools.
Don't touch that. Don't put it down.
If you know what's good, you will stand back and listen.
And then it just says blah 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 blah.
No, no,
No.
no.
Oh, we are so sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Okay.
Look, I would get banned for hate speech on this one. Whoa. Whoa. You could burn that thing tonight.
So on came the troops in numbers yet bigger to make all the white folks go to school with
Okay.
other white folks.
Wow.
Dude, okay, just so you know, tidbit about Arkansas. Up until Bill Clinton was president, there was still a golf course that would not allow African Americans on it.
Dude, why am I staying here tonight?
Come here, Riley.
Ew, Coach.
Where did you find all this stuff?
It was in a house that we bought to flip.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, official program. September 27th, Rick Stadium, Hot Springs versus Benton. Wow, this is the most boring thing I've ever read.
Now that's pretty cool. A vintage Coke.
Yeah.
That was when it was actually
This-
made with real cocaine.
These are the football symbols.
Crazy. Look at that. Dean's Milk. All those queso morphines I was telling you about.
Look at those cheerleader outfits back then. Back when they had scruples, but were still very racist.
Extremely racist. Wow. Wow. Okay, guys. That was crazy. All day tomorrow, doing some footage. And you guys have a good night. We'll see you.